So while everybody is arriving, let's just settle into our meditation posture. And if you are sitting on a chair, make sure your feet are flat on the floor if you're not going to be sitting in the usual cross-legged posture for meditation. And perhaps your sit bones have a cushion underneath your sit bones. And then if you are sitting in the usual cross-legged position for meditation, if your knees are painful, you can put cushions under your knees just to prop yourself up, make yourself as comfortable as possible. And then if you do not have a back problem and you are sitting on a comfy couch or something, try as best you can to hold yourself up rather than kind of leaning in, because it does affect all kinds of things, from your posture to your breathing to the way the energy is flowing in your body. Hands in the meditation mudra, so right hand nestled in the left with the thumbs touching. And now just imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light, stretching from the base of the spine, the coccyx, all the way up through the crown of your head. Imagine someone is above you, just very gently lengthening your spine. My shoulders are over the hips, by the way. And the head is slightly tipped forward. The eyes are down, looking along the nose. If they were open, they would be looking at a place about 2 inches ahead of you. And tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth, and relax the jaw. And let's just go to the crown of the head and relax the scalp at the crown of the head. And relax the forehead, the eyes, cheeks, the face, the nose, the mouth, the jaw again. And then go to the back of the scalp, back of the head, and relax the back of the head. And just notice how many more muscles in your face relax when you do that. And then relax imagine if you would say yourself, just relax the inside of my ear, your inner ear, just relax there. The back of the neck, the shoulders, the back. The throat, the chest, and the belly. The arms, the hands, the fingers, the legs, and the feet, and the toes. Let's just bring the mind to the breath. Just notice as you're breathing in the sensation of the slightly cooler air as it's flowing in through the nostrils, and slightly warmer air as it's flowing out. As we think of a motivation for this morning. So we're doing this practice of Medicine Buddha with a few mantra. There's so many things going on in the world right now. It's just almost hard to keep track of. People caught in flooding in New York, and people caught in the hurricane in Louisiana. Then the people of Haiti, who everyone seems to have forgotten because of Afghanistan, and then there's people in fires here in California, and the air quality is really quite bad from one end of the state to the other. So we're doing this medicine Buddha practice to send love and light and healing to all sentient beings, and particularly to those who need it, who are suffering right now, and to ourselves for our own eventual enlightenment. So before we start, just bring the mind to the breath again. If there are any sounds in your environment, in your house, outside your home, just allow those sounds to be there. Try not to follow them with your mind. Investigate them. And the thoughts that are arising, they will arise. Allow them to abide and then just fall away. So rather than following the thoughts, creating a story, try not to have any opinions about what you're thinking. And just bring the mind to the breath. So today we'll just do one round of the 9-round breathing. So just reminding you as you breathe in, blissful radiant white light through the right nostril, through the left, as you're breathing out, all the negative energy of unhealthy delusion and desire, attachment basically. Do that 3 times. Then when you're breathing out through the right nostril, anger, and then through both nostrils, ignorance. So just do that in your own time. And when you're done, you just bring the mind back to the breath. And just feel, is there a change in just this very short few minutes from when I started? mindful breath. Just breathing in and breathing out. So imagine now, you can imagine on the crown of your head, about 2 inches above you, facing the same direction as you, is the medicine Buddha. And he's sitting on a moon disk, which is resting in the center of an open lotus. And he's sitting with his legs crossed in the full Vajra position, full lotus. And you can imagine this is the mind of your Lama, your teacher, manifesting in this way for your benefit. And he's made of this royal blue light. And the text, the English text is lapis lazuli. Lamsa Rinpoche recently has been talking about sapphire. So what we're talking about is a very deep, very rich blue color. And it's made of light, radiating light. His right hand rests on his right knee in the gesture of granting sublime realizations. So this is his palm, the back of his hand is resting on his knee. And the palm is open, facing outward. And he's holding the stem of a Arura plant. And this must be some kind of medicine healing plant. Between his thumb and first finger. His left hand is in his lap. This is in the meditation mudra, holding again a lapis bowl filled with nectar. And he's wearing the 3 saffron robes of a monk. Has all the signs and marks of a fully enlightened Buddha, and his face is peaceful and smiling, looking at all living beings in the universe. It's compassion and loving kindness without any judgment. And even though he's facing the same way as you, also can imagine he's captured you in his gaze, also looking at you with incredible peace, loving kindness, no judgment, just accepts you exactly as you are. Just we spend a couple of minutes contemplating this medicine Buddha above the crown of the head. And if the whole visualization is too complicated for you, if you're not really a visualizer, it's just enough to imagine this blue light emanating from this sphere of enlightened energy, the crown of your head. You can understand that he embodies all enlightened beings and their sublime qualities. And there is peace, compassion emanating from him. And I'll just recite a couple of little prayers before we start. So just meditate. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice, giving, and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger that hold some close and others distant. So this is the prayer specifically for Medicine Buddha, to the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. Now visualize rays of radiant white light flowing from the heart and body of the Medicine Buddha. You can imagine, as we do with Vajrasattva, sort of arcs around, and this light fills your body, sort of dissolves in through the crown of your head and fills your body and purifies you of all disease, afflictions, and the cause of these problems are negative karma and delusions, our obscurations, our attachment, and our anger. And you imagine that all these negativities leave the body in the form of thick black liquid. It's sort of like engine oil, and then your body becomes clean and clear as crystal. And you can also imagine that all the sentient beings become purified in this way. So we'll recite the mantra. And if you don't know it necessarily, you can just imagine it. And next time I do this practice, we'll put up the mantra for you. But just, I think most people do know it. Taya ta bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samangate so taya tam bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samangate so Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Amaha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Suha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Ra Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Suha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Suha Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate So Taya Tahom Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate So. So just imagine you're completely purified of all your negativities and your delusions by this light from Medicine Buddha filling you. So again, as we recite the mantra, visualize that light flowing from Medicine Buddha, from his heart, flows into you through your crown, fills your body again, and brings you all the realizations of the path to enlightenment and all the qualities of the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. You can imagine at the same time, the same thing is happening to all the sentient beings around you and to all the sentient beings we were thinking of in our motivation this morning. So you can feel as you recite the mantra that you and all the beings have received the blessings and the inspiration of the Medicine Buddha. Taya ta Bekanze, Bekanze, Maha Bekanze, Bekanze, Raja Samangate Sua. Jayatam Bekanze, Bekanze, Maha Bekanze, Bekanze, Raja Samangate Swaha. Tayata Om Bekanze, Bekanze, Maha Bekanze, Bekanze, Raja Samangate Swaha. Tayata Om Bekanze, Bekanze, Maha Bekanze, Bekanze, Raja Samangate Swaha. Tayata Om Bekanze, Bekanze, Maha Bekanze, Bekanze, Raja Samangate Swaha. Tayata Om Bekanze, Bekanze, Maha Bekanze, Bekanze, Raja Samangate Swaha. Tayata Om Bekanze, Bekanze, Maha Bekanze, Bekanze, Raja Samangate So. So just imagine completely enlightened, filled with love, bliss, wisdom, compassion, kindness. Now imagine Medicine Buddha melting into light, absorbing into you, into your heart. And your mind becomes one with the enlightened mind of all the Buddhas. So let your mind rest for a while. We can do this for maybe 4 or 5 minutes in a state that is completely clear and peaceful and free from the usual busy thoughts and conceptions. You really feel this is your true nature. So maybe bring to mind the clarity of consciousness meditation that we've been doing. And if that is hard to focus on, you can just bring your mind back to the breath. Regain your concentration, and then go back to visualizing that Medicine Buddha has absorbed into you and you're filled with love, and wisdom, compassion, and enlightened energy. So as we conclude, we'll dedicate the merit, all the positive energy of the meditation, that it might bring true physical, mental health and happiness to all sentient beings. And it may be the cause for their eventual attainment of enlightenment and also for our own. And through these merits, may I quickly attain the state of medicine Buddha and lead all living beings without exception into that enlightened state. May the supreme jewel bodhicitta that has not arisen arise and grow, and may that which has arisen not diminish, but increase more and more. And I'll just give you the explanation of the mantra. That's Tayata is thus, and Om signifies the enlightened state, the positive qualities of the Buddha's bodies, speech, and minds. Bekenze is medicine, healing, elimination of pain. And here it signifies healing the pain of our physical and mental sufferings. Bekenze, the second Bekenze, healing. Here it signifies healing the pain of the causes of suffering, delusions, and karma. Maha Bekenze is great healing, and this signifies healing even the subtlest imprints of disturbing thoughts and emotions. Raja is king, and Samogate is supreme, and Svaha means may my mind receive, absorb, and keep the blessings of the mantra, and may they take root in my mind, which is why we don't do it in English, because it's so long. Thank you very much, everyone. Much love, and I hope you have a wonderful day and take care, and I look forward to seeing some of you tonight. Okay.
Thank you.